But before you was, I don't know if it was before or in between, you kind of went the wrong path a little bit.
I did.
Talk about that a little bit, please.
Like, I was scamming. Mm-hmm. And I had jobs, so it's like when my mother found out I was doing anything, she was like, "Why are you doing
Right.
Like, when, why, how?" Like, she was so confused. She was like, "You're just like your stepfather." Like,
oh, man.
Yeah, she tried to blame him. I was like, "Ma, I don't got nothing to do with him. He did not teach me that. Please don't think that." And that's just me being me. I was scamming. I was scamming for a long time. And, back then, like, girls used to work for the guys. But me and my homegirl, we figured it out. We had our one homeboy. He put us on. Like, he didn't want to sleep with us or none of that. Like, he showed us the ropes, and we figured it out ourselves. So we used to get busy by ourselves. I used to come from work, pick up. We used to drive to Jersey real quick sometimes.
Break that down for me. Not your case, but scamming.
Back then, like, you would need a blank card. I think Staples had them, so we was still mad blanks from Staples.
Like blank credit cards?
Blanks.
They sold them at Staples?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to buy them though. But we stole them. We wasn't paying for that. We just steal as much as we can.
Scam all the way.
First, it was this things called, I think, Vanilla One or something like that, and they were debit cards that you could get cash off of from the bank. That was the first thing I was ever put onto. I was like, word. So we would
use
the
vanilla cards, like they like gift cards almost.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So we would use somebody's stolen credit card and swipe. But I was doing it smart. Like, I would always act like I'm going to a baby shower or something. So I would have like a big box of Pampers and this mad baby shower cards and shit. And I'm like, let me get $500 here, $500 there. So boom, that's $1,000. Then I would go to the bank and take the $1,000 off the card. But they stopped doing that, of course, because that's stupid. I don't know why that ever was a thing. I don't know why that ever was a thing.
Well, I take it they caught on real quick.
Yeah, it was a lot though. Like, you had to be strategic. Like, we used to go to you used to have to find random Wi-Fi areas because, God forbid you ever get caught, the cops could trace back your IPI, whatever you call it.
Oh, so you had to use somebody else's.
Yeah, like we would have to go Wi-Fi. Park it, and find public Wi-Fi and do it. Because if I'm doing it from my house, it's gonna be like, bitch, we seen you. We see everything on your computer that you did it at home. So that's one thing. Another thing you had to do, and then you had to it's something called Bins. It's like a website. They had mad people's information.
You don't have to tell everything, though. You ain't got to get too detailed.
I'm listening,
this is public now. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. You had to pick your shit out and press up the pieces yourself with the information on it. Like, how they really make
How long you rock doing that? How long you rock?
I did that for years.
For years?
But I wasn't wilding. Like, I wasn't flashy and getting hundreds of thousands of dollars and ODing. I was just doing, like, trying to stack my bread. Just, move out.
So you just did it just because it turned you on? Because you didn't need the money, right?
No, extra money. For extra money.
Oh, extra money.
Extra money. Sometimes you get a check, that shit going by the time you pay.
Shit like that.
Yeah, just gotta have a little money, have a little fun. I was young, you know what I'm saying? So we did that. But after when I got caught, and then I was looking
Hold on.
That's when I really started taking music.
Rocky, how the fuck you get caught?
That's when I really started taking music serious. At that
I'm a rapper. That's what I do. I rap.
Let me do this music.
No way. I said I really want to do this. You know why? You know why? I think God was telling me to calm down. Maybe I was getting too greedy.
But how did you get caught? How?
I was out of state, and my instinct, this is why I tell people all the time, follow your fucking instincts. Because my instinct at first said, I don't want to go with these people. I remember I told you it was just me and my homegirl all the time. It was me and my homegirl. She had some dude, whatever. He was like, yo, it's a big one. It's 100K. As soon as they pulled up, I wasn't feeling the vibes. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. Like, I don't know these people. I'm not feeling it. We didn't press up the cards ourselves. We don't know. It's not like, you never really know. But it's like, I don't.
Somebody that didn't watch Heat.
I don't even think that shit was out there. We went, because that's my homegirl. I'm not going to let her go by herself. Like, I was on road dog. I was not going to let her go by herself with those niggas and random people. So we went. Basically, because we weren't familiar with that town, with the places she went the day before, we went back again the next day, unknowingly. So the first place I went to was in Reading, right? I went back in the car. I'm like, I had to go because they was moving sus. Like, so I was out. the next place we went, my friend called me like, "What you doing in there?" I said, "I'm waiting for them to bring the shit." But the whole time they was stalling, they was calling the cops on me.
Oh yeah, right.
They was stalling me, so they thought I was her from the day before.
Right. Oh wow.
So she was like, "I don't know what you doing or what they doing, but it's mad cops outside." So I went to go try to flush them shits down the toilet. They was not flushing. I ripped the sole out my sneakers. I put them shits on my sneakers. So I thought I was good.
Nah, that was quick thinking though.
Yeah.
Right.
I went, I sat down, and when they arrested me, I was like, I didn't even do nothing. They showed me on the video. I was like, that's not even me. That's how racist white people is. They really think, mind you, me and my friend look nothing alike. They really think all black people look alike. She had a bang and everything. I had a bun. It's like,
They showed your friend saying it was you.
yeah, they was like, this not you yesterday. But we all had similar outfits on, so I understood it. Like, we was acting like nurses and shit. So scrubs and whatever. So I'm like, that's not me. Like, the face, though, that's not me. They was like, oh, you could have changed your hair. I'm like, a bang, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
y'all little white, y'all understand. You can't just do that with a bang. You can't just do that quick like that. But whatever. I was like, all right, come on. They took me to whatever holding cell. I was there. Ohio. I was in Ohio. I don't remember the county.
Thought she was Cameron out here.
I
I
did.
get it in Ohio.
I did think I was Cameron. And they're very strict. Like, Jesus Christ. I was out there. I was set for like 2 days, 3 days. I said, I know I'm doing call by now. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, and they was like, you got a friend named such and such? Because we have fake names also.
Oh. And
I was like, wow. They was like, they called here looking for you. Why would anybody be calling looking for you? I said, because I told y'all I was with a group of people.
Yeah.
And I'm not with them. So they probably called every hospital, every jail possible, whatever. They was like, oh, okay, well, we'll talk about that when we discuss what we found in your sneaker. That's when I knew it was a wrap for me. I was like, oh my God, yes. I never thought they would have checked there and looked there. So I'm like, oh my God. At first, my bill was $1 million. I said, are y'all out of y'all fucking minds?
Right.
In Ohio?
They trying to scare you. They're trying to
$1 million. Yeah, they
No, that was my bill in that county.
Yeah,
I had to wait. They was like, you just got to wait till your next court date. It was like 2 weeks from then in another county. So when I had my visual court date, they lowered my bill.
Right.
I think it was like $500,000, something stupid like that. They lowered it though. They lowered it a lot. And then I got a lawyer. I just kept fighting it. They lowered it. So I had probably pay like $10,000 to get out on bail, but I couldn't leave the state. So I was like, y'all should have told me that. I would have set my ass in jail.
Right.
I had to sit there to my court date and I still got sentenced. I'm like, all right, whatever. I sat there. I didn't do 7. They was trying to give me 7 years.
7 years?
Because I wouldn't tell who I was with. I wouldn't give them nothing. They so pathetic. They give me a list of a picture of Chinese motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know you know these people. I said, why would I be with Chinese people?
That's
I'm not racist or anything.
Everybody. You down. It's crazy because you was in Ohio. If you was in New York, maybe you would have been a little bit. Not saying jail. You would have been used to it, but it would have been different.
I slapped on it. Yeah, it would have been way different. I think they found. I did have another open case here. That's what it was too.
Oh.
I had another open case here.
You kind of glad you ain't did it out here.
Yeah. I know. So that was she let me go though because my lawyer presented like, yo, she's works. She's a good. She's good. She doesn't have a record.
Right.
You know how white people talk to white people.
Word.
So yeah, that was that. I did my little time and I was sitting there like that was the dumbest shit. It was All-Star Weekend. I will never forget that.
Oh man.
It was All-Star Weekend. I had in New York that year. And I had bookings.
You in Ohio.
I had bookings. I had things set up. I had a good record going at that time, too. And it was just, that fucked it all up. And that was God telling me, just stop being greedy, I think. Like, be patient and stick to what you're doing. Because I did have, the song was building at that time a lot.
Which song is this?
It's called F Me Like I'm Famous.
You
remember that? Yeah. Everybody had the shirts, the crew necks, like bartenders was wearing that shit. Everybody, it was going crazy. And then I didn't even tell my manager at first, but after a while, when they found it, when I made the call, I was like, you could call my manager and my mother. Because I was having my friends lie to them, like, while I wasn't answering the phone. So I was like, you can let them know I'm in jail now. Because I don't think I'm coming out.
I'm locked, me.
My manager was pissed.
Wow.
Pissed beyond all. I couldn't even blame him. But that's why me and him's like, to this day, like, him and my mom came out there. They had to pick me up in the snow because they had to keep my sneakers for evidence. I had left with no coat, no sneakers, nothing.
In wintertime?
Winter and that snow in Ohio was crazy. I never experienced snow in Ohio like that. I mean, snow like that. They didn't give a damn about me. They didn't give me shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
They didn't give me nothing. We had to go to Walmart and get like some whatever they have out there, the cheapest.
Wow.